He has like a group that he teaches. You know, Meyer Levy. Again, touch with Meyer Levy or anything like that.
I think we met him.
He has a like. He teaches a lot of kids. He has like choir. He does his own thing too. So there's something going on.
Where does he teach this?
Is
his style the same as yours, or is it different?
He's Israeli. It's probably the same. You know, they have their own. We have our own, but it's basically the same. Any other questions, girls and boys?
A lot of people have mentioned to us that they learn new songs and they teach songs to other people by using records and tapes. Do you learn new songs from records, or do you use tapes to teach other people?
Well, I use tape to teach the Bar Mitzvah because, in the Ashkenazic tradition, a boy has to read the whole thing, and they take about a year to learn. Me, I just teach them within about 6 weeks because they don't have to read much. And I put it on tape, and I go to them once a week or once in 2 weeks, teach them, circle the things that they're making wrong, and they can make, I bang them on the head sometimes. So that's what I do. I by tapes. That's the way they're doing it now in yeshiva because they have no Sephardic teachers, and they get a guy to put a whole thing in there, they put it on a tape, and the kids that's the only one because they haven't got enough teachers, Sephardic teachers. And our pronunciation of the Hebrew is a little different than Ashkenazic. With the bed fit, we don't say bed fit.
Yes, I noticed that. Yeah.
Because when any time you're going to say a word that changes a meaning, then something is wrong. Like you say, like in even in English, you don't say Avraham, do you? Abraham and in Arabic it's Abraham Avinu. We don't say Avraham Avinu. This is a new Israeli or new. Like you take a letter M with a dot in it. You make it hard, right?
Yeah.
You take another M without a dot. It's still an M. It doesn't change it. We already have a V by Yikra, right?
Yeah.
So why should the B and the B with a dot be B and a B without a B of V all of a sudden? It's really B.
So it's always B with you?
Always B. If it's a dot, you make it hard. If it's not a dot, it's I mean, why should it change? There's no consonant that has two consonant sounds. Z, D, D. Oh, one is a sa and one is a sa. It's a sa. We don't say tsa.
Yeah, I know.
How can we say it? How can we put one extra letter on a word? Why just on a sa? Sa. I mean, that's the way we brought up. I mean, you understand? Why should we have like something diamonds? Why should we switch it around and get something
But then you
different?
have three.
All right, so we have it. One is a sa, one is a sa, one is a sa. So okay, but doesn't just like the tet, you don't say taf. It's a ta. It's a ah sound. Ta and ta.
But what about sin and shin? Sin and shin.
Well, it's on the left side. One is on the right side.
Oh, I see.
I'll give you like Elohei ha'avrim without a dot. When you say it, Elohei ha'avrim, what are you saying?
Elohei ha'avrim.
Elohei. We never pronounce the yod on the air, only on the hai, he, ha'avrim. Ha'avrim is what? Ha'avrim. What does ha'avrim mean?
The Hebrews.
Yeah.
And the blind people.
Oh,
okay, so you see? So you say the God of the blind. Now Moses goes to Pharaoh and tells us, the God of the blind sent me. Of course he didn't listen to him. You understand? If it changes the meaning, something's wrong. Ha'abrim is a Hebrew. Ibed, not an Ibed. Ibed is a blind person. I mean, it's a... I'm well with the tzitzit. I mean,
who was it that said God your mother?
I mean, maybe it sounds strange because that's what you're taught, but it's great. For you, it's great because that's the way. But for us, why should we change? This is our tradition. I mean, it's
no, there's no
logical.
Right and wrong in Hebrew. There's just varying ways of pronunciation.
Right. Of course, but we have. I mean, when you're reading the Torah, I know many Jews are not, but every single letter is important. You got to pronounce the letter right. And if there's one little thing in a Sefer Torah that's not there, or missing, or erased, or touching, take the Sefer Torah and bring another one out. So now if you're going to pronounce something wrong, they're going to think something's wrong with the Sefer Torah. I'm talking about Sefer Torah. I'm not talking about we're praying, It's very, very, the Torah got very important. Like the second verse, God said there should be light, and there was light. Now, in Hebrew it says, Vayomer Elohim Yehi Or. Separate, Yehi Or. There should be light. And there was light. They had a makaf on the second Vahi Or. Vahi Or. He orders together. But on the first, when he said there was light, Yehi Or. He didn't say there should be light, there was light. He said there should be light, and it became faster than what he said it. That's perfect reading. You know what I'm trying to, and that's why I try to put it to the boys, whether they're going to ever think of it or not. But I tell them that anyways. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Everything, a dot in the word, like Shabbat with a dot, right? Mm-hmm. That's Saturday. Shabbat v'yenafesh, without a dot. What does Shabbat without a dot mean? He rested. So you see what one little dot means? It changes the whole meaning. Shabbat is rested without a dot. Shabbat is a Saturday. What else?
Why is it Shabbat? I'm sorry.
There's a dot in the
Shabbat.
Shabbat. I'm going to say everything is awesome. That's straight by Shabbat. You can make it with a dot. There's a dot in it. Without a dot, it means he rested, right? Or Shabbat, what you're saying. Okay.
I have a question about number 119, the second verse.
Oh,
Could
119.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I
Could you sing for me the beginning of the second verse, just Elizan Am Dal
Elizan,
Ubnelo?
okay.
Just that much.
Right. Elizan Am Dal Ubnelo. Elizan Am Dal Ubnelo.
Okay. My question is on Uvne.
I see. When we're going to skip the next letter, like the B, yes, it becomes wubne. Now, when it's alone, when I'm not going to skip it, like I'll give you, it becomes a U by itself. Like I'll give you. Let me see if there's
Well, what I'm interested in is the way that you make sort of a fancy turn with your voice right there.
Elizan. Maybe that's a song. Let me see. Elizan Am Dal Wubnelo.
I wouldn't be able to do that with my voice. I don't sing that well.
Why not? What's the big deal? Wubnelo. Elizan Am Dal Wubnelo. Nelo. What's the hard one? You could do it. Ta-tam.
I was just wondering if it would be wrong to sing it in an easier way. If you left a couple of those notes out to make it easier, would that be wrong?
Elizan Am Dal Wubnelo.
Would that be okay?
Yeah, of course. You can make it, but that's not changing the whole thing all along, Ta-dam, bello. That's not so bad. In fact, that's nice because sometimes you could in your own way make it a little sweeter or do a little thing. It becomes a personal thing, but it makes it nicer too. That's there was something here.
So a person can put in a little extra if he's able to.
Yes,
and he can leave out some
that's right.
if he can't.
But not change the whole tempo of the song. A little nuances, like like this. You could do it like this sometimes. I heard the one that used to teach me used to say, you know what I mean? Like what you were saying. Makes it a little sweeter. What else? Want to go over the songs again? Or no?
Yeah, I was wondering on 107,
Yes.
where it says the sign, siman.
Yes, Semanya Sha'ya. That's it. The first letter is Yod.
Yeah.
Then the Sheen on the second verse and the Ayin.
Is that who wrote it?
Semanya, probably the one who wrote it or who wrote it for somebody, you know. Probably, no, because probably, I don't know, either the one who wrote it was named Yeshaya or the one that wrote it, Raphael Antebi wrote it, I think. What does it say over here?
Yeah, it says tabush.
Raphael.
He wrote it. I don't know. I don't know. His name was Raphael, so it can't be the author. Must be he wrote it for Siman Yeshaya, or maybe he wrote it for the prophet Yeshaya. Just because. Am I right? Because maybe it'll have to do Yeshaya with Sion and Yerushalayim or things like that.
No, I noticed.
Oh, maybe it's Eliyahu. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Nechamat Yeshaya.
It also
Okay.
says on the second verse, Shaddai, it can go to Sega, and on the third verse to Husseini. But we stayed in Rast. I just noticed about Shaddai, it says Siga.
I see. Yeah. Oh, what is this? So what did they say for Yom Yom? Nothing.
Nothing. Well, I assume Rast, since the whole thing is Makam Rast. But on the second verse it says Siga.
Maybe a little innuence is like in Ha'atara being that it said da 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 on the first one, or the second one da 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 da. That's maybe it's have a little siga in it. But the third verse is a little difficult. But let me sing it for you because I don't want to make something too difficult.
It says Husseini.
Yeah, say now. Listen to it there. Now we underline. Ad Yashir Moshe et Hashira. Now watch this. Eiresi Yon Beneya V'chishnecha Mot Yeshaya Tamid Einenu Lach Sofia Atish Lach Lanu Mebased Hu Eliya Be'az Nomar Hallelujah. Mikdash goes back to the beginning. La El Nora Rab Hallelujah. Hazan Monfarnes Lechol Beria Kol Aneshamate Hallelujah. So you see the difference in the ma'am?
Interesting.
Da-da-da-dam, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dam. That's Husseini. Da-da-da-da-dam.
So it is. Thank you.
But that's a little difficult. So I didn't want to go into it.
Are pizmonim ever used for dancing? Do people dance to
I
them
never saw it.
at a party or something?
No, I never saw it dancing. No. Maybe like when the Simchat Torah, they sing like they dance with the Sefer Torah, they dance with it, I guess they have special songs for Simchat Torah that people are jumping and dancing, and right?
I've noticed a couple, like last night, it looked like a couple people were just about ready to dance at the recording session last night with
I
Mr.
wasn't there.
Tom. Yeah.
I wasn't there, so I don't know how to dance. Any questions about the pizmonim is it interesting, these pizmonim?
Do most of the people who would be seeing this, if they look over at the Arabic reference to the song, would they know the Arabic song?
Some, not all of them. Some, like the song, like what I just showed you with page 322. The song is, okay, the song on 322, you see on the left over here, it's written in Hebrew, but the Arabic words is, Josie to Jawaz Alaya. My husband is going to marry me. That's the Arabic song. So, Josie to Jawaz Alaya. Now look at the first line. Mizivaktan hel ala. The words in Hebrew, they try to fit exactly like the Arabic. You know what I mean? It's off. Sa'ad bechol ayat. The second verse, sa'a. This means a watch, but in Hebrew they put it in a different meaning. But they try to fit the Hebrew words into Arabic. That's what they try to do, and they come really close to it. Sa'ad.
How many people now know Arabic?
Not many.
Just the older people?
Yeah, they don't speak to it in the homes today. I was born when my parents came early in the 1900s, maybe 1910. I was born in 1922. So they don't even know how to speak English. All this spoke was Arabic. It becomes another language. How would you figure a little young boy from, like, say, when do they start speaking? 18 months, 19, before. That's the syntax of language. A baby that age could learn any language. How did words come out? Daddy, I love. Everything comes out, whether it's French, and this is a miracle altogether. I mean, how the words, baby forms the words. The age of 2, they know the whole language.
I know we promised we wouldn't keep you much longer than an hour. Are there any other quick questions? Anita, did you get?
You want to go over the songs again? Or?
Sure.
Yeah.
107. Let's go. Okay, let's get the pages. Any questions you want to ask me, please, because I want you to know. So the next time you sing it to me.
Are we singing these at the right speed?
You're not bad.
Should be faster.
That
Really?
reminds me of a joke. A woman goes to the record shop. I like to have a record of "Hello, Darling." He says, "What speed?" She says, "Hello." But just like when it comes to Adesh, okay, let's go. Yom Yom Tamid Lachet Palal Melech Meholal Matai Tifdelet Amha Umlal Ki na Umlal Ki O Gadol Be Yofi Mechlal Az Bekereb Kedoshim Tithalal Shaddai Hazir Atara Libne Gebina Atta Elne Zarbek Bora Nahasilenu Mikol Sara Az Nashir Moshe Hashira 116. Oh, you got the papers there. Okay. Fasidi El Ne'eman Ki Ataro Fe'oman Refasidi El Ne'eman Ki Ataro Fe'oman Etroshi Shulhashi Vetekoa Lenafshi Etroshi Shulhashi Vetekoa Lenafshi Petashara Ramshochem Meromim Petashara Rahamim Ramshochem Meromim Dasim Hastach En Melache Bilad Achalav שמחסתך, את מרחם בלעדך. חי רסה לתפילתי, וחושה לעזרתי. חי רסה לתפילתי, וחושה לעזרתי. נורקרן לעם בן גבירה, במהרה לנורקרן לעם בן גבירה. You saw what I did over here. במהרה לנורקרן לעם בן גבירה. Okay, now we'll go through. זה עומד אחר כותלנו, מקשיב רנתנו, בגלות זה יחיד ויפדנו, מסרותנו, כי עם רזה שופך עוזה, ומספר, that's all right, מיום ליום, כי אור נושא עיניו למרום, לישועתך צפוי. אליזן עמדן ובנה לו, מקדש ביתו חיל חומה, כי לך תקרא כל בית תשתחווה בכל קומה. אליזן עמדן ובנה לו, מקדש ביתו חיל חומה, כי לך דרך תשתחווה בכל קומה. Now we're going to make a nice group of you people. When you really know it, we're going to make a tape perfect. And we're going to sell it and make money. That's right. That's right. I mean, you got to practice now. I want you to listen to it. I want you to really, because you sound great. Why not? I mean, without no instruments. So like I told you, I don't know no keys. I don't know no music. You know how to play piano? Mm-hmm. Will you teach me one day how to play piano? Because I'd love to learn how to play piano. Really would. Mm-hmm. Because I could play like a shadow enough. I got it in my mind. I go, I know the solos, but I never sat down and, you know. Anything else? Diane.
Oh. Many thanks. Thank you so much.
So next time we'll go to a different, but this is us. There we go. The camera. We got Bayat. You know.
Do you think Rust is the easiest for beginners?
I don't know what's easiest. I guess. I think it's easy. You learn 3 songs in a half hour. That's not too bad, is it?
Pretty good.
Maybe you could do more, because you're smart people. I don't know.
We're all musicians, but we're not used to learning by ear, I suspect, many of us.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know whether I'm
Our
teaching
Hebrews
as a
do
good
that.
teacher or not. I don't know the process of teaching. I never went to school to learn how to teach. So I don't know whether I'm doing good or not.
I think if you could teach us 3 songs in a half an hour,
It's
you
not
did
bad.
Well,
Not going 3 songs in the
it's not bad. Imagine 3 songs a day. In a week, 21 songs.
Wow.
See that? 21 songs. In a month, 80 songs.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Thanks for sharing your time. Thanks so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
We'll
you.
be in
You know, when you're listening to the words on the tape, make notes on, or go here, we got Ahar Katleno over here. Or, you write your own words as you hear it. It'll be easier. Here you go now.